Welcome back, folks. This is Drew Peoples of Peoples Collectibles, and today we have a very special video. Today is October 18th, and it marks 3 years of me selling collectibles over on eBay. And I decided, as a kind of anniversary thing, why not get a thing of Modern Horizons? Now, this wasn't released until the summer of 2021, but this was the first Magic product that I really got bullish about. So I was like, you know what? Why not do it? And I was looking through some old purchases of mine a couple weeks ago to show a friend. I was talking to him about like Pokemon, and I was telling him about how I bought this Venusaur tin years ago for like $10, and now it's like $80, and trying to show him the difference in that. And one thing that I came across next to that I thought was kind of funny was a set booster box of Modern Horizons 2 that I had bought for, I think it was like $220 before tax, which is more expensive than what I got this for, which was like, I think, $205 before tax 2 years later. So regardless of how good of a product this is, the fact that Wizards just overprints absolutely everything kind of just tanks the value of everything. So it's been quite a while since I've cracked open a box of this, and I've been wanting to because, I still have a ton of Modern Horizons stuff that I need to go through. And as I've mentioned before, I like setting up like play sets and such of cards that I'm not going to sell as singles. So there's quite a few like rare play sets that I still need to finish up. And then of course, there's just so many good hits in this product that I was like, let's do it as a commemorative thing. Oh, and I just got this playmat. It's on sale on Amazon, like $12-13, and I was like, that's pretty badass right there. Let's do it. All right, folks, here we go. When did they stop doing the pull tab on the set boosters? I quite like that. I wonder if they stopped doing it, like if people had problems with like messing up the corners there or something. I don't know. Anyway, let's get to it. Set booster box ready to go. We got our commons. You guys go over there. Put the lands aside. That was something I used to sell quite a few of. I think I ended up selling like 25 sets of the dual lands, like sets of 10. Which at this point I don't even have that listing anymore. Oh, right, first rare, Misty Rainforest. We got a Greed. We got a Mind Collapse. We got something I don't really care about. All right, start foils over there. I don't know, put retros there. That's just an uncommon. Put it there. And something I was going to mention about the fetch lands. These are ones, at this point, I am not selling any of these enemy fetch lands. They're all going into decks. The price just doesn't justify it anymore. The fact that these are all under $20 now, it's like I have so many commander decks that, could use those. I've got my 5-color sliver deck. I've got 2 different lands decks. One of my lands decks has like 6 or 7 of the fetch lands already, and including like all the enemy ones. I think actually I might have taken a Verdant Catacombs out of that one for the sliver deck, since the sliver deck leans a lot towards black and green. So I was like, that's much better than the in that deck than the other one. All right, Unmarked Grave and a Braids. Not too exciting. We got our little token there. We got a retro frame there. Start a rare pile there. So another story time here, real quick. Like I said, this was the first one that I really went bullish on, so I have a lot of memories of this product. And another part of this channel is sharing mistakes that I've made, so that I can remind myself, so I don't make them again. It's like history or whatever. But I remember getting a borderless foil Fury and selling it for like $20. I looked it up recently. That card, like a foil borderless of that, is like over $70. I was dumb. That was back. What was the one everyone wanted? It wasn't even Solitude. Was it Grief? I think Grief was like when this product first came out. Grief was one everyone wanted, and then Solitude, and then Endurance, and then Subtlety was always on the bottom, but even Subtlety now I think is pushing like $20 a copy. And I remember selling like a play set of just regular art non-foil subtleties for like $20. You know, maybe like a year ago or something like that. So yeah, all of the elementals in this product at this point are quite sought after, as they should be. As they should be. They're all pretty decent. Yeah, with what's his name? All right, there's our first list card. Roll the planner die. Activate this ability only anytime you could cast a sorcery. What? Okay, don't even know what that card is. You're going over there. Kind of disappointing. Oh, these are the sketch cards. Oh my gosh, this is one thing I just really hate about these kinds of products, where they have so many different variants of everything. I don't know where to put anything. You know, it's whatever. What else was I talking about? Yeah, so the elementals, those are obviously the big hits that we're looking for. The fetch lands, I'm happy about, because like I said, any fetch land that I pull, it's going to have a home in one of the decks that I have. So not sad about those, but you know, would like some money cards to recoup some of my losses here. Warp World. That's a cool little list card there. I don't think it's really worth much or anything, but I mean, that's cooler than just like some bulk common that nobody cares about. So kind of happy to see that. Counterspell just goes there. All right. Still no mythics. As I've mentioned, the elementals are the big ones that I'm hoping for. What other mythics are in this product? Oh, Ragavan, of course. Murktide. I remember with Ragavan, oh my gosh, how many set boosters and collector boosters did I need to crack until I finally pulled a single Ragavan? That was absolutely insane. It took forever. And I think when I finally did, I think it was like in a draft booster box. I think I, cracked like a dozen collector booster boxes. And yeah, it wasn't until I got like a draft box that I finally pulled a Ragavan. Which is like, that's just absolutely insane. All right, so far, honestly, pretty underwhelming. Our best hit has been the Misty Rainforest, which, to be fair, out of the fetch lands, Misty Rainforest is one of the better ones, if you will. And well, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, my my other lands deck, which it's a Simic deck that is there, that whenever my other lands deck gets better cards and I take cards out, then I sometimes just put them in the Simic deck. So yeah, I mean, that is a Simic fetch land right there. So that will be pretty nice. All right, Sword of Hearth and Home for our first mythic. Not the most, the craziest mythic, but, still better than, there's plenty that are more bulk bin mythics, so I'm not gonna cry about that. Our first foil dual artifacted dual land, Silver Bluff Bridge there. All right. Still hoping for at least one of the big elementals. A Ragavan would be cool. All right, second fetch land, Arid Mesa. Not going to frown about any fetch land. It really does blow my mind, though, how much these enemy fetch lands have gone down since the introduction of this product. All right, our first foil rare, Thought Monitor. Not one of the super crazy ones or anything, but I mean, that is a sweet card. I think I already have actually that exact same kind of the regular art foil Thought Monitor in my Tezzeret Oathbreaker deck. So might end up selling that, might end up just putting it in my Modern Horizons 2 binder. We shall see. All right. Not gold. I'm trying to think of what was the best list card that I got out of this product. It's kind of hard to remember all the ones that were there. I remember getting a lands tax out of one of these products before. I want to say it was Modern Horizons 2. It's kind of frustrating that Wizards doesn't have some kind of database for what list pools you can get in each individual product. It would be kind of nice to just know. But I know I've gotten a lands tax before, and I've gotten a demonic tutor before. Actually, I think I got a lands tax twice. Oh no, I've gotten dark depths multiple times. No, I've only gotten lands tax once, I want to say. All right, still hoping for a big spicy meatball. Soul Talisman, that's not a spicy meatball. Priest of Fell Rights, that's not a spicy meatball. All right, Elspeth Conquers Death. I mean, it's not a terrible card. It's also a rare. The only disappointing thing about that is the fact that I've now gotten 2 rares in the list slot. So the chance of getting any other kind of rare in that slot is not very high. But of course, just because it's a rare doesn't mean that it's a good pool. I'm pretty sure there's some decent common or uncommon pools in that slot. All right. Oh, there we go. Our first one, and going to be only because you only get one out of like every 30 packs or whatever. Gold art card there. Very nice. Foundation Breaker. It's decent and common. Oh, right. Subtlety. Of course, the one that we get is the worst one. But you know, I'm not gonna complain about getting any of the elemental incarnations there. They're all good hits. Hoping for a Fury. That would be friggin' sweet. And we haven't gotten any borderless rare mythic yet. I believe there's one per box, if that's correct. That sounds right. I want to say there's like one of the borderless and like one retro and like one sketch rare or mythic in each of these boxes. I think that's how the distribution works. Are these all uncommons? Okay. That's weird. Oh, come on, man. Come on. Yeah, see, this is what I was saying. I can't complain about getting subtlety because Garth One Eye. How many copies of this card do I have? I can't tell you. I have a ton. You know, I mean, if that was like anything else, I would have been like, oh my gosh, you know, the retro frame mythic and then another fetch land. That would have been so cool. And instead, just disappointed. Oh my gosh, where's my pack of sleeves? Give me one sec. Look through this box. Over yonder. There we go. We got another pack of penny sleeves. All right, just gonna take out a thing of these and just plop them right there. That's right, kids. Always use protection. All right, I mean, so far, yeah, this hasn't been a crazy box, but I mean, 3 fetch lands. I'm not going to complain about that. And a subtlety. Really hoping for another of the elementals and like a Ragavan. All that would be cool. But yeah, there's just so many good things in this product. You know, if I had the disposable income, I would buy a dozen of these at least. Just because you're not gonna lose money even on like the worst kind of box, because there's just so much value even in the common and uncommon slot. That yeah, I mean you're destined to do at least somewhat all right for yourself. All right, Fire and Ice. That's always a nice card. Rune Thou Cat. Okay, I'm not even gonna try. All right, gives your creature changeling. It's a cool little Lorwyn card. Lorwyn was one of those sets that came out that I was in high school, and I remember stealing. I mean, buying a lot of packs from Target and Walmart. All right. Get some spice. Galvanic Relay. What a cool common. That's what I'm saying. There's just so many good commons and uncommons in this product. All right. Another double rare pack. And nothing. Yeah, even the tokens. Trying to think. What are the decent ones? There's like the Construct. And I got one of the dragons in there. But even some of the tokens are sought after. I mean, there's just so many good things in this product. You really can't go wrong. And the original Modern Horizons, I drafted the heck out of that with my friends. That was such, and that's right, yes, folks, I do have friends. I know that's going to be surprising, but yeah, we played a lot of Modern Horizons draft, and that was one that people sometimes weren't too happy about it because compared to the normal standard booster box, it was like twice the price to do a 3-pack draft. But the way I saw, the value of the cards in there and just that limited environment, well justified the price. And that was well before also Wizards hiked the price up on everything. So at this point, if you go back, it's like, oh wow, that product was really cheap, in comparison to, the premium products that are coming out nowadays. And I think this was also one of the first ones that you consistently get 2 rares per pack with the set booster. I think also the draft boosters, you can get 2 rares per pack. Not on such a high frequency as it is with the set boosters, but still, that was unheard of back in the day. Outside of the one foil rare that you get per box. Docking. This was one I'm really surprised it never saw any spike or anything. Alpha Kavu, more like Beta Kavu. But yeah, there's plenty of cards, and I'm like, this is one that I thought would have really taken off. I guess Merfolk's not really a tier 1 deck, and then after this set came out and just warped formats around itself, Merfolk is even less of a tier 2 deck, probably tier 3 or tier 4, who knows. I like Merfolks. They're all right. They're all right with me. Merfolks are people too. Oh, Prismatic Ending. I think it's the first decent uncommon hit. Like the big Esper Sentinel. All right. I was thinking, what are some rares that we have yet to see that I'd like to see? And Esper Sentinel is definitely one of them. Yeah, the big ones are Esper Sentinel, Urza Saga, and I think there's one more really big one. It's another big rare from this set. Definitely Urza Saga and Esper Sentinel are at the top of that list for the regular rares. All right, that's getting listed. I already have a copy. Obviously, more copies would always be nice, but like I said, I'd like to recoup some value whenever I do these. All right, come on, nothing. Big whoosh. Still nothing too insane, but overall, I mean, halfway decent box. I can't complain about much. Disappointed about that Garth there. I don't think I've pulled any retro frame fetch land in all the times that I've opened this product. I want to say that. I really can't remember ever pulling one. And we still get, I think, a showcase rare mythic, if I'm remembering that correctly. And if that is the case, then I would like it to be Archon of Cruelty. That would be a sweet one. All right, we're really getting through this box here. Come on. Give me some sugar. Give me some sugar. Violent tumor. Not sugar. Liliana's devotee. All right, got me a little excited at first. I was like, ooh, what's that really cool thing in the back there? I mean, if you like zombie decks, then yeah, sweet. But as I mentioned, the only tribal deck I have at the moment is just my sliver deck. I'm not too big on tribal decks. I believe in peace and love for all people and all tribes, man. All right, Timeless Dragon, Nebben Rolls, Disc, Phyrexianger. All right. What are we down to here? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 packs. All right. Take your bets now. What is going to be my best pool? I think so far it's that Esper Sentinel, which is a little disappointing that the rare I pulled is better than any mythic that I've pulled. But that is what happens when you buy booster packs. Yes, it's randomized. Even though it's randomized to a certain formula, doesn't mean you're ever going to get anything good. Because if it did, then why would this product be selling for the price that it is if you could just crack packs and, 2x your money? All right, Ornithopter of Paradise. I'm going to put that on the side for now. It's another common that I know that I've sold quite a few playsets of. Okay. I mean, none of these are, well, actually, Dress Down's an all right card. But yeah, 3 rare pack. Not going to complain about that. Sojourner's Companion, who got banned in a Pauper very shortly after this set was released. Are we only at 3 mythics so far? Yes. How many mythics am I supposed to get? 6? Is 5 the average or 6 the average? I can't remember. So in that regard, that's kind of disappointing if I only have 6 so far. But as these packs always, the way that they're distributed, you could, in theory, just get them all in the last few packs there. I mean, speaking of mythics that I'm not looking forward to, none of the planeswalkers are really that great. Urza Saga. Love to see that. I mean, honestly, that's better than most of the mythics. Okay, and that was another 3-pack thing. Victimized? Get out of here, man. Get out of here. I feel victimized. Says the guy who just got an Urza Saga. Yeah, that's definitely getting listed. I mean, that's one that, I'd love to just have multiple copies. But, like I said, want to recoup some of that money, and I'm already keeping all those fetch lands. In no world am I selling a fetch land and only making like, $15 max, after the sale. That's freaking ridiculous. Much rather would have it in one of many a deck that could use it. And I don't play constructed outside of like, obviously ED. Oh, okay, there's our next. Oh, another foil rare. I mean, it's not like a good one or anything, but it's all right. All right, Arcana Cruelty. That's one I remember when this set first came out. People didn't really care. This was not a big one, but then over time it was like, oh my gosh, this is a great reanimation target. One of the best for reanimation decks. And honestly, I'm surprised that I hadn't seen more value in it. Just like with Fury, like as I said in the opening of this video, I had a foil borderless Fury and I sold it for like $20, and at that time, that was a good deal. people didn't really care about Fury. And Endurance was another one. I remember seeing that and being like, oh, this card's not good, which is insane because even on the surface, a 3-mana 3/4 with Flash and Reach in a vacuum is decent. And yeah, I mean, being able to shuffle in your opponent's library or even yours in response to something is super powerful. Like we're talking about with the reanimation. Oh, you want to reanimate your Archon of Cruelty, and here's Endurance. Wait, okay, I was like, if I say here's Endurance and then here's Endurance, then okay, that was a 4 rare mythic pack. 3rd foil rare. I mean, it's disappointing none of them were any good. But Cabal Coffers for our 5th mythic, right? Not bad. Let's see, we'll put you there. Oh, and that was another showcase rare, which not like the most sought after or anything, but I thought normally it was only 1, or maybe we won't get a showcase rare. And that kind of took that slot. I mean, it's all randomized anyway, so nobody ever knows. Nobody knows. 3 packs. Let's hope for one more big boy hit. But yeah, I mean, overall, this was a halfway decent box. Nothing insane, but I mean, out of the mythics that we got, other than the showcase Garth, which was pretty disappointing, all of them have been pretty decent overall. Ooh, Beseech the Queen. That's a cool. Okay, yeah, we were talking about. I'm not gonna get another rare list card, but there's some pretty decent common uncommon ones, and that's a halfway decent tutor right there. Got one of those in my what is it? Yeah, it's going in the binder. I might have a playset of those manufacturers ready to go. We will see. 2 packs. Come on, one more spicy hit. I think we should get one more mythic. I'm pretty sure the average is supposed to be 6. Okay, another gold stamped art card. So that at least, yeah. Normally, I don't have I ever gotten more than one in one of these? I don't think I have. This might be a first. I mean, obviously, it's not like I'm super duper excited about that or anything. Oh, there's our showcase rare. Oh, and then there's our other mythic, which Sarah's Emissary is pretty cool. Other than Garth, yeah, that's definitely our worst hit. But I think I have a playset of those now ready to go. So we shall see. All right, last pack. So we got our mythics. What else could I possibly pull that would be super sweet? Because we already got Esper Sentinel and Urza Saga for the big boy rares. Come on, Fate. Give me the rare that I forgot is really, really good. Big whoosh. All right, folks. Well, that is it for today. Thank you for joining me on this journey back through time. I will definitely be picking up this product here and there again. When I have a little bit of disposable income, we'll see. Because like I said, I mean, this is just one of those that there's just so much value throughout everything, the commons and uncommons and all of it, that you're not going to lose money. You're not probably going to make much. I mean, like right here, I could at least break even if I also sold like the fetch lands and everything, which I'm definitely not. I'd rather have them in a deck. But yeah, thanks for traveling with me through time yet again, and I hope everyone has a fantastic day and happy 3-year anniversary to me. Pat on the back. See you guys next time.